Uvanart is a seed that has been planted in the mainland called China. Now this seed is facing stiff competition from weeds such as Sophia and opium. We are here to nourish and water the seed until it becomes a flourishing sapling. Greetings, we are Team Variants from Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University. We are here to analyze and propose our solutions to Uvanart succeeding in the Chinese market. We will first analyze the industry with our pest analysis. Political factors. China is the largest furniture exporter in the world. The government has also set up new furnishing regulations. Economic factors. China has a rising middle class, and the furniture market has been fluctuating in recent years. Social factors. The Chinese market value money for their quality. They are also environmentally cautious. Finally, technological factors. Recently, there has been a boom of e-commerce.
So, as you know, China's furnishing market is fun competitive, but Uvanart are facing three markets, three problems. The first one is low market share. The second one is less innovative in products, and the third one is less engagement from millennials. So why? Because the market is saturated and dominated by several companies, as you can see from the graph. So Uvanart needs to stand out from these competitors and engage millennials. So to solve the following issues, we have come up with 4 major strategies that will help Uvanart increase its market, being more innovative, and attracting millennials.
Next comes the executive summary. Uvanart has to have a large market share both offline and online, with the 3 major issues, which is low market share, less innovation, and less engagement. And for the strategies, we have to develop online experience, having product developments, and evolve marketing techniques. The impact are as follows. We would have 35 million users by the end of 2023, with a revenue of 48 Chinese million yuan by 2023 as well. Now, strategies. First one is to develop the online experience. Second is product development, whereas third is evolving marketing techniques. Now we are going to explain how we would develop the online experience. The first one is having a reselling marketplace. Global business worldwide is 12 trillion USD, and about 5 to 7% is about $650 billion, which is a secondary market. Second one is artificial intelligence. By 2030, it is said that Chinese market will have artificial intelligence that will be worth 1 trillion RBM, which is a huge opportunity for Uvanart. For the reselling market, let's discuss in detail. We are going to make this a C2C business model type, where in China you have high density of population with a large secondary market. Consumers will buy and sell secondary products from each other, which will help in recycling the products. And how we are going to earn revenue? First is by commission from sales. Second one is delivering the products on time. And third one is through advertisements on our website. Next is artificial intelligence. We have already discussed that by 2023, 1 trillion RBM, which is the scope. So Uvanart has already improved stores with virtual reality, but there is scope for improvement. Chinese market which is $112 billion, is actually luxury market, which is shifting online. And the most important thing is 73% of Chinese people are buying online. Last but not the least, that there is an urge to provide online experience and attracting millennials, because you have a large number of millennials in China. Now, how we are going to have this process of AI? First is we are going to make it a hardcore programming device in which it is going to ask users about the price, preference of the customers, and other questions at the same time. Then we would analyze the size, the shape, and the color of the room once the user will upload the picture of his or her room. Then finally, the product will start recommending things to the customer. That is how AI would work. Next is product development, in which we have product customization, and the second one is sustainable products. In product customization, just imagine having products that are customized by you, in which you don't need to be a designer. And sustainable products. Can you imagine that 73% of millennials are willing to spend more money on sustainable products? And let's discuss later on. First is product customization, which will help in boosting the sales. Anyone can have a personalized product of their own. Third, it is going to attract the millennials that I keep on repeating, having a large number of people living in China are millennials. Then, there is no competition from competitors because nobody else is doing this. Now let's see the process of the product customization. First, we are going to have a lot of categories on our online website, which would be sofa, dining table, chairs, furnitures, etc. Then we are going to ask the range of the price that the customer wants to spend on. Last but not the least, once we get these data, we would be providing new designs, customer variants with new shapes and sizes. Let's see the impact of this. First is we are going to have less inventory. When we talk about inventory, we think of offline stores. There would be less traffic there. People would less go there and they would engage online more. And third, last but not the least, more customers, more millennial people doing the same thing by buying products online. Next slide, please. Third is evolving marketing techniques, which would be explained by Yuto.
Yes, so there are 5 marketing strategies in this strategy. So first is to create some eco-friendly products. So according to some research, 71% of Chinese consumers have increased spending on green products in 2017. And also 10% of companies which focus on eco-innovation are growing at an annual rate of 15% at a time when many competitors remain flat. So as a result, there are 3 impacts. The first is a competitive advantage, and second is contribute to the CSR and improve the company image. And third one is the cost reduction.
So next strategy is multilingual website. So why? In fact, there are 600 people living in China are foreigners, but just only 8% of it just can speak basic Chinese. So it's definitely a huge opportunity for Uvanart to expand its business. So by creating a multilingual website, it can help Uvanart increase its sales, attract new customers, build trust in a very cost-effective way.
Since Chinese consumers believe that insurance or furniture is an extension of themselves, why not have insurance to protect that? Through Uvanart, we would offer a furniture protection plan, which is a win-win for both the company and the consumers. This would increase customer satisfaction, as well as Uvanart can earn revenue from the insurance money. So how would this process work? First, we would have free repair for minimal damage. Second, we would have 50% reimbursement for severe damage on products. We would also offer 1 to 2 years recurring insurance depending on the consumer's preferences. Finally, we would have free return delivery. Next, we would implement an evaluation system based on product reviews. As you can see here, 200 reviews gives the company alone a 44% lift. This would also establish credibility for the company and provide insight for improvement. The company could see what areas they are lacking on based on the customers' reviews. We would incentivize these product reviews by offering a discount for the consumers.
Next is search engine optimization. To have a marketing on search, you need to have a better search engine optimization plan. 33% of millennials actually rely on blogs before making a purchase. And if you can see Uvanart, it is not having a good rank on Google and Yahoo and other search engines such as Tencent, which is in China. It doesn't have a rank, but if you see Open Homes, it has a very good rank and has huge website linking, whereas Uvanart actually does not have website linking. Now we have recommendations for website linking. First is to have a content marketing team that would collaborate with people or independent bloggers and companies having Alexa rank of less than 10K. They would be having and collaborating with news channels, independent bloggers, reviewers, and tech-savvy companies. What we suggest is that Uvanart should diversify content words on search engine. If anyone wants to search in China about furnitures, the first name that should come up on search engine should be Uvanart. Second one is to be highly active on content generating websites such as Quora, LinkedIn, even QQ messaging app. Then we have attracting millennials with infographics and short product videos, because everyone likes video making more than watching and reading things. Then, of course, having website linking. Let the world talk about you.
So this is our financial forecasting. So we assume that the 0.01% of the overall Chinese market was occupied by the Uvanart. So Uvanart's competitors are going at an average rate of 30% every year, we announce this. So the total revenue of the Uvanart in 2019 will be the 22.50 million yuan. And finally, and by the 2023, it will become about 36.6 million yuan. And on the other hand, if Uvanart follows our strategies, it will become the 48 million yuan in 2023. And overall, in 5 years, they can earn the approximately 163 million yuan in 5 years.
Let's see the impacts. By having innovation and technological development, Uvanart by 2023 is going to have 35 million users with a revenue of 48 million Chinese yuan by 2023. And with, of course, improved marketing and branding techniques that we have already discussed. Let's see the timeline. So our functioning begins from 2019 and we have a plan till 2023. So 1 year would be invested in developing technology, and then we would start having the launch of AI and the reselling marketplace from 2020 till 2023. And then by 2021, we are going to see the effects of SEO and the marketing techniques that we would be following. The number of users would be increasing in this way. And then we assure that by 2023, the company is going to have an overwhelming number of 35 million users by 2023, of course. Next slide, please.
So with these solutions comes risk and mitigation. One risk is other competitors copying Uvanart. To combat this, we can improve the product and generate loyal customers. Another potential problem is R&D could take up to a year or more. To combat this, we could have the IT outsourced from Indian firms. Thank you very much for considering our presentation.